Hi, it's Lexi. It's been a long time. I'm back in the rave kitchen where the computer picks up like changing lights for some reason, even though the lights are static in real life. I have a long list of things to talk about because it's been a long time. However, I don't have a lot of time. Today is Halloween, and it's also my last day in my apartment, living with my ex, who I went out with for 6.5 years. And this is the first. I mean, even though it's not what you'd expect, or maybe it is. I don't know. This is the first serious fallout from deciding to transition. Like my whole concept of being an adult and living on my not living on my own, but being a vibrant and successful person uh, is woven into my daily interactions with Julie. And since breaking up, we've pretty much done most things exactly the same as we always have. We eat together, we go out together, we still sleep in the same bed, and the whole thing. And this is it. This is the first big change. So here goes. Um, there's a lot to say about a lot. I'm going to try to keep it brief and just get back to doing another video in the near term. I have a really boring Halloween costume this year. I mean, it's cool. I like it. It's just a NASA jumpsuit. Um, I would prefer to be dressing something more feminine, but my hair. But I don't know. I don't have the right thing, and also I don't want people, at least at this stage, I don't want people who know about me to think that dressing feminine is a costume for me. So that's another reason I'm kind of reluctant to go there at the current time. Um, Julie said some really touching things to me. I mean, she's sad and anxious about it too, but we're both trying to think positive and look toward the future and try to like build in ways to need each other into our daily lives going forward. Um, what else can I just rifle off? I want to just get some quick things out. I know I used to have like a little tick. I've been dealing with ticks with my therapist, facial ticks and all kinds of things, and I'll go into that more in depth. But there's one I just remembered that I don't do anymore. I didn't even know it was a tick, but I used to like over the last few years. I used to feel like there was a rash right here, and it was really itchy. It would scratch my chest. And since starting transition, or probably for several months before that, I don't do that anymore. It just doesn't even happen. And it used to like come up all the time. I have to assume that's a psychological thing, because some of the other ticks for sure have had a strong psychological component and have gone away or eased up. And you can't really tell, but I've actually gotten really encouraging growth in the chest area. And it's been a while since the last video, so I'll try to show that off better. And I think it's linked into that. Anyway, here's my shirt. It looks like it's not the coolest shirt in the world, probably. But it was a gift. It was a gift, a Christmas gift or a birthday gift. And I grew up partially in Texas, and I like Texas. So anyway, it's just meaningful because it was a gift from a family member. Um, I'll get to the really badass shirts, I promise. I mean, this is great. I love all my shirts. I love all my children. I was at a Halloween party on Tuesday night, and somebody was like awkwardly flirting with me across the room, and I thought it was kind of cute. And anyway, I left, and she, at like halfway down the hallway, she came out and started like making small talk. So, how do you know these people? Blah blah blah. And she used to live in South Africa and all this stuff. And then she was like, "Can I give you my number?" And I'm like, "Well, I have a warning for people giving me their number, and that is I'm a woman. Surprise!" And she didn't totally get it at first, and then she was like, "So you have a vagina?" And I'm like, "Not yet." And And yeah, and so she said she thought I was going the other direction, and I was like, well, I'm flattered, because, um, and 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 then she was like, why? So why are you doing that? And I was like, I'm just wired that way. just and then I kind of gave her an out to not give me her number, a sneaky social out, and that's what happened. She didn't. She no longer was interested in giving me her number, but it wasn't a problem for me. Oh, that makes more sense. I told her that I am still a fervent admirer of women, and then she said, "So why are you doing that?" It makes more sense if I tell it in the right order. Okay. 5 minutes. Let me see if I can get some other stuff in here. You know what? That's it. I'll see you guys next time. I got more shirts to go through, but I'm signing off from the abode. This is like my joint. This was a really special home that Julie and I made together, and this is the end for me. I'll be over here all the time, and I'm still on the lease, and I'll be working here with Jules, but yeah. And more on where I'm going in the next video. Oh, and before I go, this is really important. I wish the rave light wasn't happening. I have had 4 sessions of laser now. The 4th hasn't shed, so this is the effects of the 3rd session of laser. It's going really well, but I feel like after there's not a lot more. I'm going to shave today, and there's not a lot more opportunities to show this phase of the progress. Let me see if I can get it up in there. Yeah. And that's after a bunch of days of growth, because after the 3rd session, when I shave, it gets super, super irritated. So I was letting it grow out to kind of, and I had a mishap with the 4th session. I'll tell you about that later. And so my skin was really, really irritated, and I wanted to let it grow out. All right, talk to you more next time, and that's it. Bye.